Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today the NanoCortex. So this is the pedal here. I know it's not new, but for me it's new because I just had it like a couple days ago. You know that you can control certain things here, like the EQ, like some 2 patches in each foot switch, and then control IRs over there, effects over there, and here the banks. And then these are rotary knobs, so we'll scroll through your presets. I really don't like when a pedal, it's app-based control, and this one, unfortunately, until now, there's no desktop app to edit your presets and everything that you make. I really don't like to rely on the phone to do this, but for now, Neural DSP hasn't given us any desktop editor like you have for the bigger quad cortex, and I intend to get a quad cortex in the near future. But it's a great pedal. It sounds great. I have it connected to my DAW here into my Apollo with 2 jacks, and I'm not using USB because this also works as an audio interface. But it's very straightforward. I mean, well, they could have had like an extra button here, probably a switch. I don't know. What do you guys think? But it's really cool to capture your tones. And there's one thing that I'm gonna do, not in this video. In this video, I'm just gonna scroll through the presets that come with the unit and show you guys how they sound for my viewers that don't have this, and this is my perspective on this pedal, okay? My honest opinion. So far, I'm happy with it, and I think it's a great replacement. For my band, I do have a band right now, but we haven't gigged yet, but I'm gonna take this one because I will capture some of my tones here. You can even capture plugin tones. So you can have here like a Neural DSP Mesa Boogie or something like that, or from another brand. It really doesn't matter. You can do everything. And that's pretty much it. So what else? You gotta use your output, input, and then you can also connect expression MIDI pedal here. Headphones out, USB here for the power. Very well built, like a tank. And then here on the side, you can see it, but has the thing to capture your tone. So what I'm gonna do now is use the app, and I'm gonna screen record the app and go through all the presets that come factory, because you can load your own IR. I think it has 256 slots to load your IRs and all of that stuff. That is really cool. But I wish really that Neural DSP would make a desktop based app. That would be awesome. So let's hear some tones and let me know what you guys think at the end of the video. So this is the app that controls basically all parameters from the NanoCortex. And here you can see the different presets that you have. You can click here to show all presets that come with the unit, okay? There's a lot of empty stuff for you to save your own. Then you have the volume here. You can increase or decrease the volume. This is the first amp that appears. If I click here, I can see what amp is being used. If I click on another amp, I can preview it. Right now it's the Bogner Fish. If I click and breathe. So I'm gonna stick just with the ones that come from factory. You can see all presets like I told you before, but you can see all banks here as well. So it's not very difficult to operate the app. Then you have pre-effects like pitch, guitar overdrive. And then you have post-effects like modulation, delay, reverb, stuff like that. Very cool things. Also have a noise reduction here. So let's scroll through a few of presets. The first one, Crush One Simple. So it's using a Bogner Fish. On the bridge pickup, let's go to Clean My Dreams. And we'll change there on the, as well on the pedal. This one has one of those amazing, beautiful, lush reverbs that, I don't know, comes with every Neural DSP plugin, and it sounds amazing. I'm going to increase my capture volume here a little bit. So really inspiring, man. All right, then we have Edge 80s. all the trails continue. It's really cool. All the presets are really low in volume, so I'm gonna increase it here. Kind of an 80s tone. Let me check out what amp are we using. US Prince, and US Prince also for cab. All right. But you can change a lot of stuff here. You can change your amount of gain, and then you can EQ here on the pedal, bass, middle, and treble. But I have to say that this is a blocked chain. You cannot move things around, okay? Now we have I gain 1 simple. Once again, it's very low in volume. I don't know why. Probably I have to, in post, put everything at the same volume so you guys don't notice. We have a little bit of reverb here. And in this case, we are using, let me check out, a PV. And also the cab is a 4x12 CA stand. I don't know what cab this is actually, but it doesn't matter. So let's go to here and show all presets. So we can go here to clean 1 simple. So we have different cleans. I have to put it louder here for myself because it's really low. So I have no idea what amp is being used right now. I have to go back and check it out. So I'll leave that. Clean 2 simple. They all sound very good to me. And then we have clean 80s. Gotta have some compressor probably. Also, Clean My Dream, I think we already heard this one from the Luxus Reverb. Very beautiful. Clean My Dream Octaver. So 1 octave up. Kind of like a 12-string guitar. Edge 1 simple. Now it's probably this is edge of breakup. Yeah, and I think this sounds really good. And I'm going back here just a second to see what's being used. And it's a US Prince reverb amp, cab. And the amp, I wish I could say what amp is being used, but I'm really new to this one. Oh, yeah, US Prince, so a Fender amp, okay. Let's go back to show all presets again. Okay, so this is a sort of edge of breakup tone. Probably sound good as well with single coils. In terms of touch sensitivity, it's just like my Fractal. I think spot on. And it sounds great. Edge to simple. You know, some of these tones I think would sound better with a Strat. And I have one there, but it's just the effort. I mean, I will try it on another video. But yeah, man, I think the tones are top notch, and these are factory presets. Now, I think this one is already heard. Edge 2 octave delay, probably not. I like to have these octavers. Now, baritone. So now we're dealing with pitch shifter, because, you know, there's a little bit of artifacts, but because it's probably too low. And if you go too low or too high, in every unit that I've tested so far, there's always artifacts, which is probably normal. But it's just off of step or one step down. I think it'll be probably fine. So this is the first one. Crunch Too Simple is probably we haven't heard that yet. Or maybe we had, I don't know. But it does sound really good. Crunch 3 Simple is not crutch. Darker tone, man, if I go back to see what amp, this video will never end. So just for the tones, you guys probably can check out if you have one of these pedals, which is not cheap, but it's not also very expensive, given the fact that it will fit your pedal board pretty well. You basically just need this to go gig. You can hook up an expression pedal or something like this. For me, it would be more than enough because, like I said, you have 4 presets that you can access on the unit itself. And if I go gig with my band, I'll probably just use 2, you know, like a clean tone, or 3, clean tone, a crunch, and something for a solo. It really depends. And sometimes, as lazy as I am, I could have like this and then just dial back the volume. You know, for cleaner parts, that I also do, I almost always do that with the bands that I've played. Always rely not so much on presets, but just using the volume, you know. Now you have crunch effects too, now some effects probably. And they sound really good. And the noise gate is also very good. Now Crunch Effects 3. This is a test for the pedal, not necessarily for my playing, okay? And if you pick softly, it really responds. Awesome. Now, let's go to high gain. We have high gain 1 Simple. Let's see, if I want to add more bass here, less mids and more treble, it's not an heavy metal tone, just high gain. Now let's go for high gain with effects. Once again, very low in volume. I'll do that in post and fix everything, but just let you know. Really sounds great. I gain transpose, so probably. Sounds pretty good. Very accurate. Of course, if I was going to dial this for myself, I would probably change a lot of stuff here to get more of a tight tone. Lead 1 effects. So another lead with other effects probably, or different ones. Filling on this lead 1 effects octaver. Okay, and that's the end of it, because from now on, every preset after lead 1 FX octaver is for bass. So hope you guys enjoyed this not so small but very big video on the NanoCortex. These are my first impressions. I really like the pedal. I think it sounds great, and I'm really looking forward to have a quad cortex, because then I can build things properly the way I like it. But being what it is, and it's a third of the price of the quad cortex, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a great unit, and I can totally geek with it. And I plan to, instead of taking my F9, which is pretty heavy and pretty big for small shows, I will intend to take that NanoCortex and you know, capture my tones here, my Marshalls, my boogies or stuff, or going into the web and get other sounds. But I'm planning on doing my own captures, even from plugins, and then take it live. You know, I'm really happy with the box. I think it has a lot of potential. Now I wish there was a Neural DSP for listening to this desktop app. I think it's really needed. So I like to be in front of the computer, not in front of the phone necessarily, and that would be a huge plus. I think there's a guy that just developed one. I saw it on Facebook, but I think it does pretty much a lot of stuff, but it's not yet what I want or what I need for my job. So if I recommend it, yes, I totally recommend it. Between this and the ToneX, well, I gotta say, the ToneX is cheaper and has also a lot of potential, but the problem with ToneX, and I think everybody complains about this, is not the sounds. They are superb, you can capture your own stuff, it's easy to operate, I mean, when you're capturing, but it's not so easy on the part of the software. You get lost with many options, and I think IK Multimedia should shrink that app down to the bare minimum so we can actually understand what we're doing. Like you see on Amplitude 5, for example, you have all that chain. It's very easy to do things around. In ToneX, you get lost. Where are my patches? Why they're here on this folder, not on that folder? And it's one of the reasons my ToneX pedal is over there. It's one of the reasons I'm not using the ToneX as much as I'd like to, because, you know, I like to spend the amount of time I need with an app that I understand, not with an app that you also almost need a physics degree to operate. But that's my opinion, and I've read a lot on Facebook. There's a lot of guys that share the same opinion, but hey, that's the way it is. And so yeah, if you have the budget and want something really good and just go gig with it, grab one of these. So hope you guys enjoyed this long video, and right now I'm gonna start to capture my own tones, and I see you on the next one. Many thanks for watching once again, and cheers.